The 2026 Sugar Bowl matchup between the Ole Miss Rebels and the Georgia Bulldogs was a classic. Very great game. A lot of intense moments in this game. Um, both teams made critical mistakes. Both teams had missed calls, and there was a lot of big hits in this game. Even a player got ejected from Georgia Bulldogs. I think number 20, he got ejected. Georgia Bulldogs, man, their quarterback Gunnar Stockton, man. Hey, I give a lot of credit to him because although they lost, man, he left it all on the field. He took a lot of hits, man. He was getting hit like Spike Dudley when he would go through what he went through in them wrestling matches with, WWE back in the day. Uh, I was amazed at how, the improv he had to do on occasions when the D line was, collapsing the offensive line. And he managed to stay through contact and throw those passes, man. Those 18 completions, man, it was a lot of work to get them 18 completions. And that's credit to the Ole Miss defense. Trinidad Chambliss, he had a phenomenal game, man. 30 of 46, 362 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, no turnovers. He was throwing some darts out there, man. If you missed the game, you definitely need to watch the highlights and just look at some of these passes he was throwing. I mean, they were absolute laser passes. And credit to him because some of his receivers, was giving him some drop passes in the game. But, he remained calm, kept having confidence in him. And they brought down some great catches, including number 2, Harrison Wallace III. Ended the game, 9 receptions, 156 yards, 1 touchdown, averaging 17 yards a catch. Phenomenal performance. Deshaun Striblin, he had 7 receptions for 122. So those were the most impactful receivers, but he threw to quite a couple of other receivers, including the tight end, Luke Haas, who got a touchdown in the red zone. I just think it was phenomenal to see the chemistry amongst Trinidad and his receiving core, man, because they were bringing down some huge catches, man. And it was good that they capitalized on the many mistakes that Georgia made in this game. Now, I will say this. Ole Miss, they kind of messed up in that right before the half closed. And if they had lost that game, that would have been a big, highlight of what caused them to lose. But, thank God they got a great running back in Kawan Lacey, who's definitely going to be an NFL prospect. Ended the game, 22 carries, 98 yards, 2 touchdowns. He did get a couple catches, so despite him being 2 yards shy of the century mark, he made up for it with his receptions because he had 12 yards receiving. Kewan Lacey was dealing with like a shoulder injury as well. However, he still managed to contribute in this game to help Ole Miss get a win. And I would add that he had one of the biggest plays in the game, when the defense was breaking down. Now, the biggest underrated player in this game for Ole Miss is the kicker. This guy's definitely going to be an NFL kicker. Lucas Carneiro, I guess how you say his name. Yeah, he had some clutch kicks in this game. He was 3 for 3 and hit a 56 long field goal, and he kicked it with ease, man. Like, I definitely see him kicking, in the NFL and, making some amazing field goals for the team. Georgia, on the other hand, Zachariah Branch had a phenomenal performance as well. He started heating up in that second half, man, that fourth quarter especially, man. He had 8 receptions, 67 yards, 1 touchdown. I definitely see a future for him, man. It was one play, man. I think they went for like on a 4th down, man. That route was crazy. And they had just went to him prior to that. And something happened, but I was just like, dang, I know Ole Miss is gonna, make sure he covered, but they still blew the coverage. And he was able to get the field goal. But a lot of missed calls. A lot of people gonna be tripping off of especially Georgia's head coach. He's gonna probably hold on to that holding call on one of Ole Miss touchdowns, but it was face mask that should have been called as well. But that's just part of the game, man. It was a game of momentum and runs. In the second quarter, Georgia went up 21-6, and then the fourth quarter, Ole Miss won the quarter 20-10. So it was just an extreme uh, momentum swift on both sides of the ball. But that's what makes the game the game. I really enjoyed this matchup, man, and I think now Ole Miss will play Miami. So that's going to be an interesting matchup as well. But, I'm from Mississippi, so I'm rooting for Ole Miss, to take care of business. And I like what I'm seeing with Trinidad, man. Like, he's very poised and, he got the swagger just like Jackson Dart. There's something about Ole Miss as of late getting them quarterbacks, man, that got the aura, man, to complement their game. And Keywan Lacey, man, as long as he's able to get those 20 plus carries, man, it's no telling what he's capable of doing, man. That's a phenomenal football player. But yeah, man, that's my recap of the Sugar Bowl, man. Y'all drop a comment, give me your thoughts, man. Make sure you subscribe to the God Level Genius YouTube channel. Make sure you follow me on Rumble as well at God Level Genius and Twitch for more content. I am James Vergato, and as always, be God Level. The genius is in you. God Level Genius.